Hare Krishna, Srila Gour Govind Maharaj ki jai. So, trying to respect the time, not my time, but your time and scheduled time. I met Gour Govind Maharaj. I don't know the first time I met him, but I got to know him in Padayatra, 1975 and 6. When we came to Orissa, he would come, and I was very impressed by his preaching, and always a very, very encouraging mood. Always very jolly. Of course, sometimes he could get on your case, but which he did with me. And I learned that when you go to a lecture by Gour Govind Maharaj, you don't sit up front. No. I learned that the hard way. No, because he stumped me one time. He's speaking about something. He said, "So Maharaj, what do you think?" He asked me I can't remember the question now, but something I couldn't remember very well. And he said, "So Maharaj," And one thing very much impressed me is that when we were meeting, and he invited me to come back to Bhubaneswar, I came back one night, and then we sat down, and he read one verse from 10th Canto, which was not one of the verses that Srila Prabhupada translated. It was, another part. I can't remember now which verse it was. So he said, "You may wonder why I'm speaking these subject matters." He said, "I'm only speaking it because Prabhupada did not have the opportunity." He said, "Otherwise, I would simply repeat what Srila Prabhupada said." So I was very impressed by that. And when I was the GBC of Arizona, he would come to Arizona and spend a lot of time there. I think more than many other places, because the devotees, leaders there were very fond of him and asked him to come all the time. And so we had some very nice talks on those occasions. But one thing I just wanted to say is that, right now my duties in this movement keep me very busy, very busy doing things. Whereas my inclination is to be a little more thoughtful. I don't even have time to be very thoughtful nowadays. But especially today, I was remembering that one of the contributions in my life was how I saw he was so absorbed in Shastra, in the Bhagavatam. And I remember one thing he told me about Srila Prabhupada's Bhagavatam. He said, "My Sanskrit teacher, I gave him Prabhupada's Bhagavatam, and he said, 'This is the best translation of Bhagavatam I've ever seen, because he's speaking from the point of view of bhakti, and this is the essence.'" Otherwise, he appreciated very much, his Sanskrit teacher, that it wasn't a literal translation, but it was a realized translation. And so I very much appreciate, so many things I appreciated. My great lamentation is that I didn't have more time to spend with him. But then sometimes Krishna arranges that people are, unfortunately, or just naturally, more appreciated after they leave this world. Especially if we didn't have the time to take advantage of their association. So I have practically everything he wrote and spoke, and if I can become a little unbusy, then I will have time to read that along with Srila Prabhupada's books. So thank you all very much for allowing me to speak a few words, and please, I beg that Maharaj give me his blessings from whatever spiritual sphere he's in, and all of you also, if you can give me your blessings that I can be successful in devotional service. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Govind Maharaj ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava ki jai. Hari Hari Bol.